I'm kind of gutted that Pixar Fest isn't happening in person, because it is exactly the kind of event that I would have been at in a heartbeat. Like, it's amazing.
I know.
There seems like so much going on for it, though, virtually. What are you most looking forward to about it?
Well, it's the 25th anniversary of Toy Story. And so it's just to look at that franchise and kind of see the impact it's had is exciting to celebrate.
Which is kind of mind-blowing in itself, because it's so current. It feels like it just came out. What impact has it had on your life? Obviously, apart from joining as Forky.
Being a part of the franchise was kind of overwhelming, because I feel like the wild thing is I moved to New York in 1995 to become an actor. That was kind of my first step in acting. And that was the year the first Toy Story came out. And I remember just kind of being blown away by just the film and how unique it was. And to think that one day I'd be a part of that franchise I wouldn't have been able to get my mind around that. Not only is it just visually, I don't know if this last one, it's even Bo Peep's face looking like real China. It just blows me away every time I see it. But just the messaging that Toy Story has put out, you see this group of toys who have stuck together. They're a community and they need each other. I mean, you look at now more than ever, we're all kind of disconnected. We see the power of community, and Toy Story has shown this group of people who have really supported each other.
Do you think Forky can reach icon status like Woody and Buzz have done?
That's asking a lot, man. They're like they're the gods. You can't touch that. It was pretty exciting though when we were doing press for Toy Story 4, just to be included with them and doing press with Tom and Tim Allen and Andy Potts and all those. It's just, these are icons. And so I felt very, I know Forky was overwhelmed as a character. I myself felt very, very overwhelmed even being there. So I can relate a lot to Forky.
Yeah, you say there's a long way to go, but Forky asked questions up for an Emmy. So, I mean, come on, like...
Right?
Congratulations.
Cool?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I know. And Bob Peterson directed those and wrote them. And anytime those folks at Pixar get recognition, it's thrilling to me.
I know that if I was friends with you and seeing you a lot, I would ask you constantly to, like, can you do Forky's voice? Do your friends do that with you? Do they get you to imitate Forky a lot, or do they kind of like leave him be, like it's his day job?
No, they don't have. What's really fun though is if I find out someone's child is a Forky fan, I'll send a voice recording from Forky just saying, "Hey, this is Forky. How you doing?" Then I'll say, like, "Have you seen a trash can around here? I can't find one." And then they'll do a video of them playing the recording to their kid. It's the best thing, because the kid's like, wait a second, did Forky just call me and say my name? So I cannot get enough of that stuff. I love that. Oh man,
I wish I was like 5 years old now, just so that I could get one of those recording. That's amazing. That is amazing. Was there anything that you loved as much as kids today love Toy Story? Because it wasn't around, obviously, when I was a kid, when you were a kid, I loved Polly Pockets. Like, I was obsessed with Polly Pockets. Did you have anything that you were like would have given you that same kind of feeling that Toy Story gives kids today?
Yeah. What would well, that's a great question. The only thing that comes to mind is Scooby-Doo. For some reason, like, Scooby-Doo was just so fun to me. They had mysteries and that dog, and there was also Elmer Fudd, I thought was really hilarious. The Roadrunner, stuff like that. I mean, I'm aging myself, but like that, those are kind of and also obviously all the Disney, Mickey Mouse and things like that. But for some reason, Scooby-Doo stands out.
Obviously, Forky being, he was kind of made from the spork and pikes and all that kind of thing. Has your daughter, when she was younger, did she ever bring anything home that you would have to keep like that she didn't want thrown out?
Obviously, you treasure every single thing, but then you just have all this stuff. So you had to kind of secretly separate the stuff that you want to keep, and then maybe, we had to kind of put away. But for a while there, if you wanted to, they actually have these I'm sure you've seen them, where these things where you can record them. You can take pictures of the art and then you can put them in a book, which I think is brilliant. I wish that was around when my daughter was younger, because they just make an image of it and then you have it in a book forever. We just had boxes and boxes and boxes of construction paper.
Yeah, I'm still glad that my parents kept a lot of my stuff, because looking back on it now, it's really, really nice. Yeah. But I hope you've got lots of Forkies around the place, at least, because that
I have a few. They get sent to me, which is really fun.
Oh, so jealous. I love that. I'm so jealous. Thank you so much, Tony. Lovely to chat to you. Good luck with Pixar Fest as well, because for one, I'm very much looking forward to it.
Oh, good.